Welcome to Statistics. We're going to be talking about an introduction to descriptive statistics first. What descriptive statistics means, and let's just use, our deductive powers here. Descriptive means to describe, right? So whatever we're studying, we're going to want to describe trends, what is considered usual versus unusual. We're going to describe it in words, in pictures, so graphs and tables, and we're going to organize it as best as we can to tell a cohesive story. Statistics, on the other hand, that requires a little bit more background info. So when you hear statistics, you may hear, right, figures, right, numbers, mathematical methods. But ultimately, those are just the tools, right? Statistics itself is about using those tools in a logical and consistent manner to tell that story, or to infer, to figure out what the smaller pieces, right, the things we can see and observe right now, how that generalizes, what broader trends and ideas we can take from what we see right now. So, in other words, descriptive statistics is the practice of collecting data and describing as is. So we're not going to extrapolate, we're not going to try to see beyond what's already there. We'll do this in 3 steps. So our first chapter is the practice of statistics, which talks about how to collect data, what data even are, how we can get a picture of the broader population from a sample, how to sample, and good experimental design principles. I know this is all just words right now, but in short, how to study something is our objective. In chapter 2, we take all of that and we figure out how to organize and display data. So tables are for organizing, because if you have a bunch of raw data, we as humans need to organize that better in order to really get any usable information from it. And graphing is displaying the data. So painting a literal picture with our data. In chapter 3, we begin to talk about the analytical tools that give us an idea of the shape of data. Once we have data collected, we talk about the distribution of that data, right? How spread out is it? What would we consider the average of that data? Because there's different forms. So these are all measurements and ways to make sense of those measurements about your data. And that is going to, all that together, form the backbone of what we call descriptive statistics. And we'll start off with talking about what data is.